All right, so glad you could join us on the Weather Network. It is your national forecast, and it's all about the heat or the storms, and in some cases, the smoke as well. And here's Kelowna, British Columbia. Thank you, Zach, for sharing this in. It's nice to see some cloud cover there. Get over towards Calgary, and those clouds were dropping rain and hail as well. Severe thunderstorm warnings were in place. About 20 millimeters of rain fell in Calgary yesterday. Roberts Arm, Newfoundland and Labrador. Thank you, Gray Marker, and obviously very concerning situation in Newfoundland with the forest fires and how dry it's been to Atlantic Canada as a whole, and certainly a lot of dry weather. We're going to talk here about the jet stream and how that can really ties into temperature and storms. And of course, you know about the jet stream. You take a flight from Canada to Europe, pilots will try to find that jet stream, get a nice tailwind, and then when they come back from Europe to Canada, of course, they want to avoid that headwind. All right, so look at this arrow. Thank goodness it doesn't say I'm with stupid, because it's pointing right to me. All right, so anyhow, we talk about the east. Now, there's the jet stream. It's steering to the north, so that's going to do two things. Number one, it primarily brings the storm track to the north, but it allows a lot of that warm air right from the Gulf of Mexico to invade its way northwards, so towards us and eastwards. Now, we talked about the storm track. The most significant storms will likely be in the north, but down in the south, you can see this would be in the heat of the day. The humidity's building. Scattered thunderstorms could include sections of the GTA up towards, Barrie, Orillia, for example, and then a few through Quebec into tomorrow morning, and then another pop-up again in that heat and humidity. Anywhere from, between London and Ottawa, just along those lines, we'll get some storms there. But again, there's our main storm track. This is the humidity. So and then Quebec, it'll be for you once again tomorrow. So we just take, first of all, the storm track. The north is the best risk of severe weather. The south, these will be those locally heavy downpours, and we'll do it again tomorrow as well. Now, that jet stream, with it riding north, is going to help bring that warm air in again, and heat alerts are almost assuredly going to get issued from Environment Canada. And take a look at Saturday and Sunday. Those temperatures in the 30s, humidex in the upper 30s and low 40s. Now, by way of comparison, the jet stream digging down in towards the U.S., and this is bringing in some colder air aloft. You've been feeling that in Alberta. We had the thunderstorms, the cooler temperatures, and it's also advecting or moving in that storm energy into Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and particularly northwestern Ontario through tonight and today and tomorrow. So there's your risk of thunderstorms, cooler temperatures into Saskatchewan and Alberta, although for Alberta, your heaviest rain will be tapering off today. And then there is that storm energy from southern Saskatchewan, but particularly from eastern Manitoba to Lake Superior. And we have all the severe weather hazards on the table. Heavy rain, damaging winds, possibly large hail, and even a tornado or two as well. And the bulk of this energy is coming in tonight. So through the overnight hours, that could be a very stormy night. So we want to give you a big heads up for that. While the big surface low will continue to move its way eastwards, that will allow the storm energy to move out of Alberta this weekend, and you've actually got a pretty nice weekend. So here's a look at your Saturday forecast. Not as stormy as today and tonight, and a quick look at your forecast for Saturday in the west, warming in BC.